And just, to recap, we are trying to do a content features new page. Just for the recording of this video, I'm just recapping this, right? So we will add a link on this overview page on the actually on the Singaporean. Yeah, I'm recording right now. But if you have any question, you can ask whatever, right? So we will create the page, we'll add it here in this list, and the page will have some content inside, something in the body, something in the right rail. Probably the carousel we will add today and stuff like that. It's up to you. So going back to the content editor, going to Leica Geosystem, home, about us, content features. And here I'll just right click and insert product detail page new. I will name it as what could be the construction seminar, okay? And I click OK. Now the page is created. Here I can save it. And I can also publish it on the beta preview, you know beta preview probably already, but just going to publish item, select English for now, and beta preview, because I don't want to really see it live, I just want to see it on the beta preview. So I click close. On my other page, which is on the live one, I just change the URL to beta preview. So between these two backslashes and between the Leica, I just write beta 9 dot, hit enter. This is gated content because it's not indexed. Always the same username and password, RGS user, and password is welcome $123. You know that probably, right? So beta preview is fine, so we are there, okay. Now we are on the content features, but we publish the page construction seminar, okay? So I just need take this name and put it / construction seminar. This should be the URL of our page. So let me test it. And apparently it looks like that because we have some like dummy content, from that inserting the new page, so it's not really, yeah, okay, just to have some, right. So now we will just edit the page. But first of all, I think we should switch to Singapore. Yeah, and currently we have a fallback version. We will just go to the versions and copy from the global English, right? Because we want to work on the Singapore, we don't want to work on the global English, okay? So now we have our first version on the Singapore, right, done by me. Currently, yeah, I have all of the content here with the teaser image, thumbnail image, and etc. Okay. And I usually do the step that I remove the things I don't want to have, like maybe those boxes, those things, maybe accordions, I don't know. So, I go to in this construction seminar, I go to presentation, details, final layout, and click on edit here, and finally controls. In so-called device editor, this is the list of all the components used on the page, accordion, including, I don't know, navigation menu, footer, etc. All of that is here, check footer navigation. So I probably don't need, for sure, I don't need this stuff on the right rail, this Mona Lisa. So just click on that, clicking remove. Okay, accordion, remove. Maybe I will have it there, just one accordion for later usage. Maybe could be handy. Okay. Content product slider, actually I want, because we want to have these carousel images, right? Just different. So I just leave it there for now. Right, I will show you in a minute. I just clean this up. And content, okay, don't know these. Basically everything that has something, written in this path, I just don't need it anymore. Right, okay. And I also don't need this component at the end. I have like separate video about that on the YouTube, 40 minutes long. So I'm taking it a little bit faster right here, so I don't get you bored. Here I just okay, I want to check the changes, you know, so I'm just publishing again on the beta preview, but this time I'm selecting Singapore page already because we already created our version on the Singapore. So I'm refreshing that, and I see the Mona Lisa is gone. Okay, I have just one accordion, some text, and a carousel images. Probably that's the basic which we need, right? So we get rid of it, the not really needed stuff. So maybe to your question, how we add these carousel images, right? So we are currently linking somewhere outside, right, of this construction seminar. So I go to the content block and I will just prepare the component for the carousel images. So I right click on the content blocks, click insert, and I'm looking for a components folder. Okay, I can create a components folder, and inside the components I will add a component called, okay, I have to use insert from template, and I'm just a little bit like trying to recall in my memory, but it's I have some little bit of, okay, carousel. If I just write carousel, campaign carousel, content list, image, let's call out campaign carousel in body. Content product slider is the component I'm looking for. Okay, luckily it's recorded here now, so I'm looking for the components and looking for that particular content product slider. Content product slider. Oh, maybe it's in the folder. Yeah, actually it has to be first content image and then is the content product slider. You know, I know it's a little bit more complex, you know, sometimes it's lost as well, right? What the folder, what the, you know, so I usually take a look on some other pages where that particle component is used and replicate that issue. Okay, so anyway, I created this content image folder, and when I right click, I can insert content image. Okay, I can just name it as the first content image, right? And I can add as many images I want to. Like, I just create 2 images for now, and I see already there's some like dummy content field. Basically going on the top, I have some like the image which should be then displayed in the carousel, but let's edit there on this construction, you know, just replace that content. Okay, so I take this for the content image, check the item path is this quick info bar, copy that, and going back to construction seminar, and I'm going back to this device editor where I have all the components, you know, where I deleted them from the beginning. So going presentation details, final layout, and click edit here and controls, and I see here is the content product slider, which currently is displaying those images, and I'm linking to some like shared content, blah blah blah. Not like that, I already created my own, so I'm just placing here my content image folder, you know, that's one I created. Okay, so I click okay, again test it by just publishing that changes, so I can go to publish item. Don't forget to publish sub item because I also created these sub items underneath. Okay, so I click publish these things and click close. Right, so now I refresh, and I should, something is wrong here, so let me check. I think, yeah, we forgot to make these images active. Okay, so one little thing, and just corrupt the whole systems, but yeah, right. But actually this active button is a handy feature if you need to temporarily hide something, so you don't really delete your stuff, you just make it inactive, and then it's fine. I get into the queue, so I'm just thinking I can open in the separate tab also the media library, because I will actually upload your picture, right? We don't want to have really this, I don't know what we have there. So I'm going to media library, I'm going to images, Leica Geosystems, probably in your case local content, yeah, for sure. And I'm looking for Singapore folder. Here maybe I can create, you know, it's totally up to you, but I would just create here maybe content features. Yeah, would be handy. So it's not so flooded with all the pictures. You have something like structure here. Then you just click on the upload file, choose some file. I'm just thinking if I have some dummy images on the desktop, and I can use, okay, really something, okay, 2 rows, okay, could be that, like, let's do it for testing, right? And upload the picture from my local drive. Okay, I also have to publish that picture as well, so I'm publishing the item on the Singapore, click OK. And now if I open the picture, I can copy the item path, copy that, and just on the content image I can just paste the path here, click somewhere, and I have that image up. Okay, but it will not be visible right now because I just published that other ones. So let me just test it if it's fine on the beta preview. Finally, yes, we have these 2 images, right? This one is not seen because it's not published, but you got the idea how it's done. So you can just create another content image, right? Another one. If I create a 3rd one and click OK, you know, update the page, make it active, publish that, there will be a 3rd slide, okay, 3rd carousel. Okay, let's say it in this way. Yeah, I think maximum is like 10, then it started to be a little bit weird with these, you know, 2 pods like underneath, or these, you know, bullet points. But you can test it, maybe it's 12, I'm not quite sure. Okay, all right, the body of the page is probably simplest ever, because you just go to this construction seminar, you change the title, subtitle, abstract, etc. Title, subtitle. The image as well is that big teaser image, so again something you can upload it there. I'm gonna show you how to put that page now in this content features, right, page, so it will be listed here. Okay, so I take the item path of this construction seminar itself. You know, I'm working a lot with the item path, with the images, item path of the components, etc., etc. So I take this item path and going to content features, and beware we are still on the English Singapore. And just for the safety, I will create a separate version so I can always revert back. Okay, so create the version number 5. Version number 4 is untouched. You know, so. I go to again to this device editor, so I'm kind of like similar step as before, taking a look what the device are used here. Oh, sorry, what the components are used here. So I'm back into device editor, and here I see, I'll maximize that. I have some like BIM journey and other stuff. Yeah, it's probably this one. So I'll use the same component as it's here listed, full width page preview, because we are actually previewing our new page, right? So I'm looking for, it's probably in the callouts and down or below, full width page preview. Not see that, so I just write full, okay, full width page preview, okay? Using the same placeholder, main container, \body, and click select here. And in the data source I just placed what I copied. Okay, that's construction seminar. Yeah, okay, now it's down below here. Maybe I could put it at the top of the page. Maybe it should be on the first item, maybe. Yeah, so I just have it highlighted and I click move up, you know, maybe like 20 times because there are so many items. You see I'm slightly moving up, and now it's on the top, right, on the first. So I click OK, I click OK, and I save it, and I publish that. I don't have to publish sub items, just, you know, because it'll be faster. We have so many items here. So I refresh the content features on the beta preview of the Singaporean page. I have this and it's there, right? And here I can explain the abstract probably, because we use a component called page preview, right? See, this construction seminar, this text and this image is actually taken from the page itself, you know, construction seminar, right? So if you want to change it, the title and stuff, you know, change it here and it will be reflected here, same as the image and the abstract. Okay, so I think we should probably do something the right way. It's also more So usually we always, or I have to say maybe probably almost always put the contact us box. I don't know if I go to some of the not. Yeah, let's check one of the product pages. Total station. Okay, it's going to PDF. Like Canova. Yeah, could be. So we should put always this contact Leica Geosystems, right? Column. So let's explain this one. Going back to construction seminar, I'm going to device editor, presentation details, final layout and edit, controls. And here I will just add a column called, a component called multi-column shared content block. And I will use main container / right rail. Okay, click select. I will change the size to right rail, and in the data source I will just click browse here, and using sales and support network. Click OK, OK, and now I save it. Publish the item. Singapore, yes, and we should be there. Okay, we have it there. I just see that we have some like issues with the padding, you know, it's not really nice. The padding should be something like here, right? So there is one extra step in the device editor, so let me go there back, going to presentation details, final layout. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to, you know, because you will anyway probably check the video. I don't want to be really super slow, because then you know, get bored and you are drinking a lot of wine probably while checking, right? But to get you will get the idea later on probably when you test it, because now you see, hey, what's this component, what's that component, why he used multi-column shared content, why he used page preview, etc., etc. I'm trying to find out. I had some very nice screenshot of. I don't want to stick on that for quite long. Okay, maybe on the APEC. Did I did for the APEC as well? Naming or placeholders. I shared it on that meeting for the APEC users. Why I'm using these placeholders, what it stands for, right? So I use main container / right rail for that Conta Leica Geosystems. There is a placeholder for the accordions, you know. So, you know, that kind of stuff I use here when I, you know, for example, the content product slider, if I click edit, I see this placeholder, right, in the body. So that's because I needed to put it in the body, right? This carousels I main container / body, but if I want to add something in the right rail, I have to use main container / right rail, which is, for example, this sales and support. Okay, main container right rail. So this is kind of like logic behind. Now I lost a little bit what I want to talk about next. Right, what we are missing actually. We have the carousel. We have, the padding here. The issue was the why I went here. So there is a component called WriteRel and content container. Basically what it does is just shows, hey, we have a column and we have another column, like one column for the body and one column for the WriteRel. Okay, so if we have it there, and we have it there when we click insert a product detail page new, then just giving some rules how to display the stuff inside. So I'll just highlight that and click edit here, and I uncheck has full image callouts. Okay, I click OK, and that will do the magic with the padding. So I can again publish that. Hopefully it will be fast, and yeah, and it will fix the padding once I refresh the page. Good. Right. Good. So. Alright, that's important point because we actually linking to some related products of Leica CS20, totally outside of this, I don't know, construction seminar. So we will, same as we did for that carousel image, we created the component. We will do something similar for the accordions, with one exception that Sitecore kind of like simplify the thing that's already created the accordion called description out of the blue. Where is almost nothing. Okay, I see even I have a fallback version, so I can just probably add a new version will be enough. And I will rename it to downloads because we will just download some stuff, right? I can put something like, hey, link maybe 1, right? It's a tag for a new line, link 2, just an example. I click accept here, and I go to show editor because now I have like 2 text, right, on separate lines. That's why I put this breaking line, and then I highlight this link 1 probably, and I go to insert a Sitecore link, or it could be also a media library or something. I don't know. Let's insert a Sitecore link for some other page. Could be, I don't know, product, maybe, whatever, just an example. Okay, I can just link to product section, right? And I have a link for the product section. Okay, click accept here, but still also rename this description to, yeah, let's save it, so it will have like proper name here, downloads, not only the title, which will be here, but also like the component will be named properly. And again, take the item path of that, copy that. I go to construction seminar, and I would like to link it there in this device editor again. So edit controls, and I have accordion to related products. Again, going to some shared content, sample content, whatever. I don't need that because I want to link into my downloads stuff. So highlighting, pasting there. Okay, click OK a couple of times. Now save it and publish that again to see if the changes have been implemented properly. Okay, all right, and refresh that, and I see at the bottom I have a download. Something is wrong with my image. Okay, I think it's an image I uploaded there in the media library. It's wrong. Yeah, right. So never mind. Basically, we are interested now in the downloads. We have the link. We have the link 2. Link 1 is already working, going to the product section. But you can link. Right. It can go to the PDF. Just let me just delete this. I'll make it inactive for now. Right, so let's check the link number 2 there and link it to some PDF just to test it. Okay, so I'm going to show editor. I highlight this, link 2, and I can click here, insert Sitecore media. Here I have like the same structures in the media library. Right, so basically just the same higher. And I go to files, Leica Geosystems, I don't know, could be something from the product, some brochure, up to you. Wherever you upload the stuff, you just select one of the link, click insert. Okay, do you want to only the images? Okay, sorry about that. Once again, you'll highlight this link number 2, but I should probably use this insert sitecore link here. And here I can just even check like the page, like last time for the link 1, or in the media items I can check the file. Okay, so again, products, let's check some brochure, maybe hexagon, whatever. And now it's working. Click accept. Yeah, if I publish that, you will have a link there for the PDF. And yeah, it's basically it. So if you do something with the images, go to Leica system, local content, Singapore, upload it there, and check the quick info. Could you maybe share your screen? I will stop recording right now. I want to double check if you have all the same setting as I have. So stop recording.